Live from Detroit. Grab your pillow, chill with your boy Brillo. I'm back with another video. If you come across this video, like and subscribe. Show your boy some love. If you subscribe already, we locked in. Thank you. To the haters, please be quiet. You don't serve a purpose, just pouring gas on a flame. And I'm that flame. With that being said, let's get started with today's video. I'm here for my first quick review of BMF, Black Mafia Family. I'm just gonna say it, episode was fire. You know what it is. Let's get straight into it. Episode come on where Meech just got out of jail, 2005. He hits the block and he's getting love on the block. They throw him a little block party, and this is where it gets serious if you're from Detroit. So authentic music they were playing. They had people dancing, jitting outside in the front with the Isaiah Thomas jersey on. Come on, man, that's the party was lit. That's just too legit. If you know, you know. My man going crazy with the dance moves. Meech getting love. It's okay, so that's when it come on. Boom. Of course, Meech is meeked up, looking like $1,000, meeked up, jeweled up. You know, in the hood, getting all type of love. Just got home. Just touched down. Then you get a flashback. And they playing the classic. They flash back to like they still in high school or whatever. They might be in like elementary or middle school. They young. Meech and T young, and they at the crib, and you hear they hit us with the classic "Hello Detroit." They used to sing that. They used to play that on the radio in the morning, getting up, getting ready for school. Hello, Detroit. They hit us with that classic. They getting ready for school, and then just to show you how deep in the mud they was, you know, how they were in the hood. They trying to light the stove. They trying to light the stove. So T trying to light the stove, and Meech light it. Down there blow the house up. So that was a little funny scene. They trying to get some breakfast. And it's no more milk. So their mama like, you don't got no silver spoon. You gonna use the rest of Meech milk. And T look like, ugh, that's disgusting. So T getting ready for school. Meech getting ready for work. Supposedly he work at Wendy's. So Meech go to the gas station, change his clothes. He don't work at no Wendy's. So T pull up like, you know, walk up, catch him, being baby bro. Like, man, you ain't working at Wendy's. So then my man Pat pull up. Benz. And they like, man, I want a car like that. So Meech get in the car with Pat. Of course, T want to come. He like, man, no, let me. If I ain't going, then nobody going. So Pat break down and let him come, and then Meech do a little voiceover like, man, me letting my brother get in that car took us on a ride, on a roller coaster to what we became, basically. And he was like, do I have any regrets about how things turned out? And he like, I done had no regrets. So boom, Lil T run in the car, and that's the beginning. Boom, now all that happened before they even hit us with the song, with the credits. Fire. I had that nostalgic feeling before they even hit us with the credits, with the dance moves and the music from back in the early 2000s. So boom. After they hit us with the credits, Meech said he wouldn't change anything. Meech and T set up to have this meeting. They pull up to the city championship game and have a meeting with some dudes out of E-Course about some territory. So they had a meeting. T done smuggled a gun in a meeting. Something that Meech told him don't do. It's not worth it. So you can see Meech is a thinker. He's thinking. T smuggles a gun in. They get to talking about territory. The E-Course dudes, they pressing. They pressing because they a little more tooled up right now. So they pressing Meech. And they're like F50 boys. You know, this is how it's going. So Meech playing it cool. You don't really see no fear in his eyes. He playing it cool. Until they get to talking a little too choppy. And T gets to up the blicky on him. takes the gun out. These dudes, they not even shook at all. The E-Course dudes not even shook at all. So Meech is able to defuse the situation. He just give him the territory. He don't lose nothing. He kind of cut into his brother for bringing a gun. Like, man, that's my lane. That's not your lane. Okay, kind of bossed up a little bit, but that's how that scene went. But yeah, they had to try to press Meech or whatever. What happened next? Let's see. Okay, yeah, then they have a dinner. They're having dinner at the crib, and you can see like Meech's relationship with his dad. It's not too good. His dad is an OG, probably working a job at the plant or something, just an OG, just working. And they saying a prayer. They're like, whose turn is to say the prayer? They're like, Meech. He about to say it. He like, T, go ahead and say it. So they not really giving Meech no respect. Yeah, you could tell their relationship is fractured because, he's being a pops. He knows what his son is out here doing in these streets, and he like, it seemed like he done gave up on Meech. He only care about T, not knowing that T is really locked in. Like, so T hides the gun in the room or whatever, foreshadowing. Of course, they find the gun, but before that, Meech and T's sister need money for a trip to Brillo. If you from Detroit, you know what Brillo was. It was a little island, like an amusement park. You caught the boat over there, boom, little island amusement park. It was fire back in the day, so that brought up more feelings. So of course, Meech offered the money to pay. They refused. He refused the money or whatever. So Meech get mad, go boom. He leave, gotta go get some air. He go pull up at his man's crib. His man's little spot. So bam. Meech pulls up at the pool hall barbershop, and he's talking to his homeboys or whatever, talking to his OGs. That's where Pat, Wood Harris character giving him some game, giving him some jewels, some little advice about the situation. And so Meech is gonna open up a new spot. He gave him the territory. He's gonna have a new spot. So he get an idea from T. Okay, whip up a little bit of that shake that they had. It was very accurate how it was looking. Whip up a little shake that they had. Don't hit it with nothing. Give it to the best fiend and let her talk you up. So they were back pumping quick on the new real estate. They was back pumping quick because T had a great idea. But the only problem was they had a neighbor who wasn't having it. So Meech goes to see his coach. And his coach is a cop, I believe it's like a PAL league. So they immediately start talking in code. And you don't know what they really talking about, baseball, or they talking about the game. You later find out that they definitely talking about the game. This cop is he's working with Meech. And Meech is young at this point. He's probably like 19, 18. He's kind of, you can see he's really a boss at this age. He's the youngest doing it out in the streets. So this cop is lightweight working for Meech. So he pressed the lady, tell her, like, look, you gonna shut up about what's going on, or I'm gonna wrap your son up. Your son go to the Porridge. The Porridge is a school out here in Detroit, private school. Good school. Your son is a senior. I'm gonna wrap him up if you don't shut up about these boys. And she basically has to fall in line. So Meech's plan is going into fruition. In between that, after he got in an argument with his parents or whatever, he goes to see his girl or whatever. Man, we're not gonna get into how fine Cash Doll is. Yeah, so watch the episode. So he handled his business, whatever. But as he leaving, they show this dude that got out of jail. Her ex got out of jail. Her ex is named Lamar. And when I tell you he is pressing. Dude, he used to run the show back in the day. Well, a couple years ago before he got locked in. He introduced him. He walked in the Coney and asked for a loose burger. They'll have a loose burger. He, bam, smashed my man's head on the table. Immediately made me want to hit the Coney and get a loose burger. You can't make this stuff up. Dude is pressing. So he see Meech coming out the crib after he done hit Buns. So he down there run Meech over with the car, say stay away from my girl. So Meech like, man, he knew who it was. So dude is pressing Meech We don't know. We don't know. They're gonna have to settle this beef soon. Then they gonna settle the beef. That boy Lamar gonna end up catching a hot one. Oh, then T go to a baby shower. His girl his girl want him to stay at the baby shower. I don't know if you knew back then. Like now it's a little different. It's like a co-ed situation where you can have your homeboys come or whatever and y'all just break bread. But back then, no. Baby shower was for women. You go pay for whatever you gotta pay for. Let them have their fun, but she was kind of on his head for leaving. So of course T leaves. You knew T wasn't staying for no baby shower in class or whatever. So T, they're talking about Karl Marx, and which brings me to a big question that they had was, can you get past your own self-interest, which was a recurring theme throughout the episode and throughout the game in general. The drug game. Can you get past your self-interest and think long ahead, or do you just want gratification now? So a dude kind of talking trash or whatever in class. T almost getting the squabble. Dude was lightweight, just hating on T. We don't know why or whatever. So next coming is the party. So they pull up to Pat party, Benz. Of course they looking good. Of course they already told Pat we're gonna be the flyest dudes in the party. So they got on the suits or whatever. Boom, looking good. So they go on a party and they want to ask Pat. They tell Pat, like, look, basically they give him a gift, give him a little Gucci bag. They step him outside and tell him, like, yo, what's up? We want to get back right. He like, I just gave y'all a bag. He like, well, it's over with. We already flipped that. We want more. Plus, we about to get off consignment. We about to buy our own pack. So Pat kind of tells them no, basically, which leads me to know that this dude Pat is not a real plug. What real plug is gonna tell you selling too fast? He can't take their orders. All right, they're expanding. They're going to get way bigger than him. So he's lightweight hating on them. So he definitely got to get out the way. For sure, got to get out the way. So Meech is pissed at this. He's like, man, we got to come together. Like we gotta do this. Like we could be the kings of Detroit. So that lays the seeds for Pat. Pat got to get moved out the way. He's not a real plug. What plug is going to tell you moving too fast? A plug can give you everything you can handle and more. Period. So he's not a real plug. He got to get out the way. Next, of course, T has his baby. Then he's coming home with the baby or wherever, and Meech is calling him, blowing his phone up, telling him to come on. His girl say, you can go, I don't care. She a little surprised about that, so he go outside. She like, grab the pacifier out the car before you go. We go outside, and before you know it, get in the car, look for the pacifier. Before you know it, somebody roll up on him. They clap your boy T. Of course, he not dead, but still. So this is first episode. Questions: who shot T? Look, the episode was fire. Period. I got the nostalgic feelings, man. It's up there, man. The episode is fire. I can't wait for the next one. The preview look fire. Stars keep hitting us with this flame, man. If you're from the city or anywhere else, like, this is a real depiction of Detroit. I mean, everything was accurate. Everything looks good. And I don't have no complaints. It's up there. More stories coming in soon. BMF live from Detroit with your boy Brillo. First watch. No, I kind of went fast through the episode. I didn't want to make the video too long, but it's up there. You already know I'm coming back next week with more hot takes and more videos about BMF and food reviews, music reviews, everything. Lock in with your boy. Like and subscribe. You know I don't turn up. Holla at your boy early.